Today we're visiting Monterosso. It's one of the many towns of the Cinque Terre, one of the 5 towns, and it's known for being the largest and the only one with a sandy beach, because the other ones have either rocky beaches or deep sea diving, and today we're going to explore Monterosso.
Okay, so now we're gonna walk up. We're still in Monterosso and we're gonna walk up to try and get some good views. So Monterosso, it's the largest city, right?
Yeah. And it has the longest coastline, and it's the only one with a sandy beach.
Did you mention Sandy Beach?
Yeah, sandy beach, as you can.
What
yeah,
about
I know.
what about Sandy Beach?
Well, Sandy Beach.
Oh no, let's go up top.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just arrived to Monterosso by car. Where we parked, I think we parked in the older part of the town, Monterosso. We came on this walkway by the ocean, and we talked to a local, and I guess there's a second part of Monterosso, which is down here. I think it's probably the newer part of the city. It looks like the beach is a lot longer, so we're gonna go check it out. Oh, look, there's a ferry too, right here.
Cool.
So I know that I'm pretty sure you can get a ferry from La Spezia, right? Also, I believe you can take the ferry in between the different cities.
Okay.
I'm not sure where this one is. Levanto. Isn't there a city? A big city called...
Yeah, there's a city nearby called Levanto.
Yeah, so maybe that. But we're gonna go check the other part of Monterosso. Let's go. Okay, so the first part of the beach was a smaller beach, still a sand beach, but as you can see, this looks like more like the touristy part of Monterosso. You can see, you know, the maybe hundreds of umbrellas for rent over here. So Monterosso is the most northern city in the Cinque Terre. Today we're going to go see the 2 Monterossas and what is it, Vernazza?
It's the one just south of this one.
It's what?
It's the one just south of this one.
Okay. So this part of Monterosso is a lot more busy with a ton of tourists. So it kind of reminds me of a little bit of Maui here. You know, you have a beautiful beach, umbrellas, a lot of restaurants and bars you can eat at. Okay, so we figured out there are basically 2 Monterosso cities. The one more north, which is the one we're walking right now, is considered the new city. And from what we can tell, the new city is more touristy. You know, it's got a bigger beach, a lot more people, a lot more umbrellas, and the other city is the old city, which has more of like the churches and the piazzas and the more ancient stuff. So we're gonna walk back over to the old city and try and find some of the churches and stuff. Okay, so now we're back to the old town.
This is the train coming.
Yeah. There we got the Trenitalia train coming. This is definitely more quiet over here. Smaller beach. So one thing I've noticed about these cities so far is You probably have to have a basic level of fitness to get around. There's a lot of walking up and down steps and hills, so I would suggest you maybe make sure you're able to do some good walking.
Okay, so we talked to some locals and found the Chiesa di San Giovanni Battista, or in English it's the Church of St. John the Baptist, but we can't go inside, I don't think, because right now there's a funeral going on. But right here we can see the outside of the church, which is really decorative.
It kind of looks like the one in El Capacho and in the one in Pisa, right?
Yeah, I think they probably look the same for the same, like, whatever it's dedicated, whoever it's dedicated to. And this sort of, I think this sort of like
Yeah, it looks like they have either a service. Someone said they have a funeral going on, so we'll probably not interrupt them. All right, let's go. So we've decided it's a little bit early, and we decided that we're gonna eat lunch in Vernazza. So let's try and walk there instead of using the train. So like I was saying, it'd probably be pretty hard to walk up this if you were like handicapped or not in great shape. So you do have the option to take the train between all the cities. But me and her, we like to walk. Okay, so we got up to the top of this hill, and as you can see, there's a sign right here for Vernazza. Vernazza.
Yeah, it also says.
I think up there is a restaurant. So, let's do it.
Oh wait, it says 3.30 meters.
So 2 kilometers? 3.2 kilometers?
Yeah.
To Vernazza?
Yes.
Okay, so that'll be about an hour walking up and down this with
Got like 2 sips of water.
so pretty though.
Yeah. The water's so clear. Look, there's like not a sandbar, but like a rock bottom.
A reef.
A reef.
Let's go. More stairs. Getting a workout. Okay, so on our walk to Vernazza from Monterosso, we had to stop and pay 15 euros, 7.50 a piece to walk there. I don't know why.
Okay.
There's a Cinque Terre trekking, 1 day adult, so I guess you have to pay
Okay.
to walk the Cinque Terre. Okay, so we stopped and talked with some people coming in the other direction, and they said it took them, that they had been walking already for 2 hours. So I think we underestimated the trek, especially considering we have no water. And it's maybe like 85 degrees. So we're gonna try and make it. We might have to call like an ambulance because I'm already dying. So we'll see.
Just don't faint.
And you can see people sweat everywhere on all the steps. It's not a good sign. I made an executive decision that there was no way we can make it without water. So, I don't know. After maybe 30 minutes, we turned around because it was straight up a hill and it was supposed to take 2 hours. So, we were not prepared. But this is a good lesson if you come here to be prepared. We're gonna take the train now.
Luckily, we were able to get a refund.
Yeah. Surprisingly, I told the guy that my daughter, she didn't feel well. So I asked for a refund, and luckily he was nice enough to give one. Okay, so here's what we've done so far today. We parked in Monterosso Old Town. We walked to Monterosso New Town. We walked back to Monterosso Old Town. We tried to walk to Vernazza. Failure. We walked back to Monterosso Old Town. And now we're back to Monterosso New Town to find the train. Because the train doesn't go from Monterosso Old Town. So don't do what we did, right? It's hot. And don't do the hike unless you're totally prepared. So today is a learning video of what not to do in Monterosso.
Basically what we did.
Yeah. Ciao. We're gonna go try and get a train.
If you like the video on Monterosso of the Cinque Terre, please like and subscribe. Ciao!